So, hi everyone, welcome back to this new session. So today we are going to discuss about the data analyst project. So this is completely about the analysis of the data. So this data set, let me discuss about the first about the data set. And this data set is all about the job vacancies of the data analyst roles in Canada. So this data set is a unique thing, like you can find the complete skills and requirements for the each and every job applications and what is exactly the things and the futures is presented in this data analyst data set. So let me discuss about what are the feature columns present in this data analyst. Okay, mainly the job title, job information, position of a particular candidate and employer, city, provision, and skills, seniority, and work state type, industry type, minimum salary, maximum salary, and average salary. So this is the complete survey about the data set. And let me show you a data set in my CSV file. This is my CSV file. You can see that job titles, what exactly job titles, if you get a job in as a data analyst in Canada, and the brief introduction about this job information, what exactly you need to do, and the position like risk analyst, business analyst, data engineer, the risk analyst, what exactly the positions as an employee they get, and the employer, the company names, and the cities where they're exactly working, remote or some other cities, and provisions and skills, what exactly the skills they are using for this particular position, and the seniority level, and the remote type, whether the person in person or remote, and types of industry they are working, and minimum maximum salaries. So this is a brief introduction about this data set, and let me go for the project. By using this Python, we can develop this data analyst for it. So the main role of the data analyst, first you need to collect the data, and second you need to clean the data, and third you need to analyze the data. Finally, you need to do some visualization. That's a more important. So EDA, let me discuss about the EDA, Explore Data Analyst. We are using Python to do that EDA part. So we can collect the data, we can clean the data, we can analyze the data, and finally we can do visualization by using this Python packages, whatever the things we have. Okay, let's start into the code. And first I need to load the libraries, right? Loading the libraries is more important. So because we need to work on the libraries, right? So first I need to load the libraries. So from import, let me start with the import. NumPy as MP. Next, import Pandas as PED. Next, I'm going to import Matplotlib. So it's a user for a data visualization. Matplotlib pyplot as PLT. I'm going to import Seaborn. It is also used for the data visualization only, but it is advanced level as well. So let me run this code. If you get any error, we can solve it now. We don't get any error, right? So that means code is done. Next step, we need to load the data set, right? We need to load the data set. So the data set file is existed in CSV file, and directly I'm reading. So data equals to, this is a variable name where I need to store the entire data set. PD dot read underscore CSV. I need to part, there is a part of a data set. This is a part of my data set. C, and the extension is CSV file. Done. Data had been loaded, right? Next, let me view the top 5 rows of a data set. Like data dot head. This is a method which is helpful to see the top 5 rows of a data set. So same, you can see that this is the top 5 rows in the data set. And same like that, we need to view the bottom, like do some analysis on the data. So this is the bottom 5 rows. And let me see how many rows and columns present in our data. That's me the shape. So they totally there are 1796 rows is presented, and 13 columns we have. 13 columns we have. And let me see what exactly columns we have. So there is a huge amount of, right? We have, it's a clumsy way. Let me see what are the columns we have. So these are the columns. So job title, job info, position, employer, city, provisions. These are the job columns we have, like the dataset columns we have. Let me find, is there any null values present? Let me check. Check null values. Check null values. So basically, we have two types of methods to check the null values. One is isNav or isNull. These are both are used to find the null values. Okay, dataset dot. Let me check null is nav. Let me check is null. So if you use this method, it will get everything is a false, 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 false. So there is a huge amount of clumsiness, right? So if indicate it is a false, that means there is no null value is presented. If indicates it's a true, that means the column or a particular position contain null values. Okay, that's the main thing we need to remember. So let me try with any. So if any column contain null values, right now, I hope there is no null values present in this given data set. You can see that there is no null values is present in this given data set. And can we go for one more method? Like, let me count the null values. Count the, right now we don't have, but let me count the null values. Okay, null values. Count the null values. Okay, let me count the null values. Same data dot is null. Let me use another method. Is null dot count. If used like this, it will provide the number of count of number of null values which is present exactly in that particular columns. Right now we don't have any null values. That's fine. So that is completely the data is clear. Right. First step we collect the data. Yeah, we load the data from the various. We collect the things, and next we do some. We need to clean the data. By default, there is no null values, right? Otherwise, we don't want to clean the data. That's okay. Data is done. Up to now, data is done because we remove. We don't have any null values. Okay. Now we need to go for some analysis part. Okay, we need to go for analysis part. So I'm doing like I'm creating a function uh, to count number of to count number of categoricals in a columns. I need to count the number of categorical in a column. Okay, so for that I'm writing a function def count. I need to pass the def comma, and the column I need to count the categories. This is my column, right? And ended with the colon. Return. I need to return the output as a return df dot column. I need to whatever the columns I am taking. I need to column dot value underscore counts value underscore counts. If you use this method, it will count the number of categorical value, how many times the value is like categorical value is repeated in a particular column. It will show the like this. Okay, so function has been done, created. Now I need to call the function, and from the data df, and I'm passing the data. This is my data set, right? So let me, yeah, data. And if I see any errors, we can solve these things. Okay. Employer. Let me try this employer. Okay. Employer. So this employer, right? Within that found the data of employer. So there is this type of Royal Bank of Canada. There is 23 members is working. Silicon there is working 18 members. Like that we get some information, right? So let me do for some more same count of. I need to pass the data. The position name. Let me pass the position. This column name is a position. Yeah, position done. So you can see analyst position, there is around 780 members is presented. Business analyst, there is 327 members is presented. So like that we get a complete information about the how many categorical variables is repeated in a particular column, right? Particular columns. So these are the some basic analysis we have to know now. So let me go for these are the real analysis. So if you go for any real time, if the client requirements based on these questions. So today we in this complete session we are going to solve this 12 questions. Okay, the first question is employee which equal to technologies and total records. The first question is as a client required, they require how many employees are equal to the technologies. That technology there is a one domain we have, right? So in the like industry type, so it's a technology. How many employees is there that is equal to the technologies and what are the total records they have? What are the total records they have? So let me go for the Jupyter notebook and let me paste this entire question for you for the better understanding purpose. Let me copy this. I'm coming to the so first question is how many employees which is equal to the technologies and the total of the technologies. So let me write I'm creating a variable tech equals to data of data where exactly industry, let me take the industry, right? Industry, right? Industry type, industry type that is equal to, let me write industry type equal to whatever the thing, like technology, right? So as a question, they need to mention the technologies. Exactly industry equals to technologies. I hope this is the right way, right? So can I run this code? Let me type the tech also. So these are the complete technologies data set. Yeah, I hope we get done on what like 342 rows, right? Let me find the length. So you will get the complete information, the number of rows we have, length of it. That's the total. So these are the total. Okay, these are the total length of a people, like total people present in a technologies. Okay, like total people present in a technologies. Done. Yeah. So next question: what is the distribution type? What is the distribution of job titles in a dataset? Which job titles are most common? So we need to identify what is the distribution of a job title first, and what is the distribution of a job title. So that for that, I'm writing this distribution is a variable name dish. This job title equals to data dot. I'm going to take job title. Like let me check correctly. Job title. Job title. And that's value underscore count. It will count the value, right? We need a top most frequent. So this, so then let me bring this. These are the job titles we have. So, and the question is, we can see that what is the distribution of job title in the dataset? This is the job title in the dataset distribution, and which is the most common? Which is the most common? So you need to identify which is the most common. Means simply dot help one. The first one is only right. First one is the most common one because it is repeated in 262 times. 262 times. Like that, we can easily identify. Like that, we can easily identify. Okay, then let me go do one thing. Let me copy paste here and remove this. You can get the first job details. These are the complete job details we have. And finally, this is the one like most common for this question, the job title, which is the most common thing. So this is the second question we have solved. And the next one is we are going to solve how many unique employers are in the data set and what are the frequency employers. So this is my third question. Okay, this is my third question. I need to solve right now. Here the question is how many unique employees are in the data set? What are the frequency of the each employer, right? So you need to identify how many employees are in the each data set. So unique employees. So let me go for the data. Data dot from the employers, right? Employer that is and unique number. Unique number. So number of unique. Let me take the number of unique function which is present in Pandas. So there is the total unique numbers we have. But how many times? 790 unique peoples we have. But we need to get what is the unique frequency of each employee, right? So data dot I'm taking the date employer dot units. We take the unique number, but now we are going to take the unique employers. How many there is a unique employer? This is 790 unique employers are present right now. Okay. This is clearing the second third problem, I hope, right? Next, we are going to see the fourth problem. What is this? This is the fourth problem. What is the sum of, what is the salary range, minimum and maximum for each job title? So this is a critical. We need to identify the salary range. Fourth question, right? Yeah. So we need to identify the salary range for each. The salary ranges we have. Okay. Let me, based on the job titles, let me take the salary ranges depends upon the completely on the job titles, right? Let me take the job title. So salary range, say like salary underscore range. Salary range equals to and data dot I'm using the group by we can easily summarize it based on one column group by I'm passing the title as a job title and passing the job title and passing the title based on the my thing is required minimum salary, right? Minimum salary as well as as well as maximum salary, right? You need to analyze for which job title have minimum and maximum salaries, right? Yeah, done. That group by function has been done, right? Up to now. So just simply group by we use it for this summarization purpose. We've seen that. But in group by we need to add some aggregations, right? We need to add some aggregation. I forgot this thing. And that aggregation I need to done by the like what we call like aggregation like aggregate value like first one is minimum common and second one is I need to represent maximum. Done. If you run this code, I think so there is error, right? Yeah, I got an error. What is exact job title is job is spelling mistake. Okay, just a second. Sometimes it happens. Again, I'm getting the same error. So could not find the column like jobs. Let me check the column names whether I'm mentioned right or not. So yeah, there is an underscore presented between the things. Sorry. So let me write the underscores between the things. I make a mistake here, but I forgot to rename the columns. That's it. So let me print this print salary underscore range. Done. Now we can see the minimum for each and every job title we divided as a minimum salary as well as a maximum range of a salary, right? In minimum salary we have a loss is $30,000 and the maximum in the minimum only we have a $1,37,000. So these are the things comes to each and everything, right? You can clearly observe that we have done excellent work right now. We done the super work. So you can go, you can analyze, you can see that things. So let me remove this print. Let me see that whether it's good, look good or not. Yeah, now it's very good. You can see that now it's very good. You can easily identify that in the minimum salaries, I divided into minimum and a maximum again. In the maximum salaries, I'm divided into minimum and maximum again. So coming to the maximum salaries, business system analyst, he was getting the maximum as a minimum in 57,000. Coming to the maximum as a maximum, he was getting around 1,56,000. Like that, we can easily understand. Right? Done? Up to here done? Yeah, next we are going to solve one more question. We are going to solve one more question. Which skills are associated with the high average salary? Question number 5, right? Question number 5. This is the fifth question. Which salary is aggregated like associated with the high skill package, like high skill average salaries? So let me write average underscore salary, like average salary. Okay. Average salary is equals to I'm doing a group by based on the group by based on the skills based on the skill, okay, based on the skill I'm comparing with the column like average underscore salary. So this is right, and I'm playing the mean. So I need to take the mean average, right? Average is the mean, right? If you run this code, done. I'm not getting any errors. Let me print this salary, average salary as the output. So you can see that there is a complete average. .NET is average salary of 63,299, and so some things as presented like the skills is based on So agile method is around 1,42,000. Waterfall and driving skills has around 80,000. Like this. Let me see the length. Exactly length have length like length of average underscore salary. So I'm getting error. So there is no average salary like spelling mistake. So just have a look at it. See totally sorry 1057 people is presented. This is the salary ranges. These are salary ranges. Clear? I hope you clear, right? Yeah. So as a question we already discussed, this is the average salaries of each and everything. So can we go for next question, guys? Next question is which job title shows the which table shows the highest growth potential in the terms of salary and the job availability. So we need to identify this is a question. Which so question number is 6. Yeah, coming back to the Jupyter notebook. This is the sixth question. Which job title shows the highest growth potential in the terms of salary and the job things, right? This is the second question we need to solve. Sixth question, right? Yeah. First, I'm planning to create one column. Okay, first I need to plan to create the one column. So salary underscore growth. Okay, this is my column name. I need to find for salary underscore growth. How to find the salary underscore growth? We need to subtract from max salary, right? Max salary from max salary minus data dot minimum salary. Minimum salary. So done. Let me run this code. Yeah, if you run this code, done. Okay, everything is good. Now I'm going to see that what are the things job title based on the browser we need to show highest growth potential, right? So job underscore, let me create a one more one. Job underscore analysis. This is my job underscore analysis. I'm doing some analysis on the job. Data dot group by data dot group by based on the what based on the job based on the job title. I'm doing the group by dot aggregate. What are the things I need to mention, guys? First, I need to find the average salary equals to. So I need to find average underscore salary, average underscore salary, and the mean of a salary, right? So we need to identify mean. So this is the first one. Next, I need to show that salary underscore growth equals to. I need to copy the same thing here. Let me copy this. Oh shit. Let me copy this and paste here. Done. This is the first I need to do, and that is also I need to do apply the mean, right? So I need to mean average average of everything, right? Done. This is also done. Next, coming to the job availability, right? This is we need to find job availability. We need to find, right? So job availability means based on the job titles we need to consider job title. Based on the job title we need to mention the size of a job. Done, done, created, done. Everything is good right now. Everything is good, right? Now we need to see that which is a job title shows the highest growth, right? Let me go for that, and we need to also availabilities. Okay, so job underscore what is it analysis. Okay, job underscore analysis. Oh, analysis in a short, I need to short. I will short the things. So, but there is a thing. So job underscore analysis dot short. I need to short the values, short by the values by I'm using by so let me pause the salary underscore growth, salary underscore growth, comma, job availability. So this is my job availability column, right? Let me copy this and paste over here. For reducing that time to edit element. So and ascending equals to true. Sorry, ascending equals to false. Right? I need to false start the values. Done. Everything is good. Now I'm going to print this job underscore analysis underscore short. Now the good. The output is good. So the main job role, average salary of a financial and operation analyst is the main job. And the salary growth is around 26,000 is a salary growth. And present market, the availability is 163 job is availability. And same on that jobs and technical or the things analyst, technical analyst. The average salary is around 76,000 and the growth is 23,000 and there is availability of 160 jobs, right? So like that, we can easily grab some of information from this data set. So from information from the data set, right? We got the information, right? And next we are going to see top five skills based on top five skills based on minimum salary. Okay, top five skills based on minimum salary. So let me go some analysis. So top underscore five, let me write top underscore five equals to data dot group. We are going group by based on the skills, based on the skill. I'm doing this variation, right? And I need to make this minimum variation, mini underscore salary, mini underscore salary, enter that, and I need to find average, right? Based on the top five. Let me do the average method, and I need to find n large. This is the one type of Pandas method. We top five, need to top five, right? That's why I need to pass the number of values. So if you run this, if you execute this code, you will get the top five job description. The first top five based on the minimum salary we have Azure, DevOps, statistics, and these other things, job skills. So let me do the same thing. Let me do the same thing for maximum salary. Whatever will happen, whether it will work or not. Let me do these things. Based on the skills only, I'm doing the maximum salary. Done. So maximum salary, you see that around 1,80,000 is for Agile methodology, Tableau, Python, G, and business analytics, microservices. These are the top five job skills, which is based on the average of maximum salary is depends. Okay, maximum salary is depend. Clear to you? Clear? Yeah. So now we are going to see distribution of average salary. So let me draw some visualizations. So eighth question, we are going to solve the visualization. So guys, this is the seventh question. Forgot to mention. And eighth question, we are going to see the distribution of average salaries. Distribution of average salaries. Let me write a plot, PLT, plot, figure. I need to adjust the figure, FIG, figure figure size equals to, I need to write the figure size 10 comma 6. This is my figure size. That's it. Thank you. That's a figure size we have. And from the SNS dot, sorry, come back. Next step. SNS dot, I need to draw the histogram. So we need to see the distribution, right? Is to plot. I am passing the data. So the data is average underscore salary. So we need to write the average underscore salary. So this is my data set, right? This is the data I need to show this. And I'm taking the bin size equals to 20, each bin is at 20, and KD equals to true, kernel density estimate is equals to true. So KD equals to true. After that, I need to show the color equals to sky blue, right? Steel blue. Okay, sorry. Color equals to steel blue. Steel done. BLUE, right? BLUE, right? Steel blue done. Everything is done. Now PLT dot. I need to mention this X label and Y label. X label, I need to show, sorry, incomplete. Let me write. In X label, I need to show average salary, and X label, I need to show the average salary. And PLT dot Why title? I need to show the title as right. Title equals to same title. Let me copy this same title, and pasting here. And this is right. And plt dot show. I need to show the graph. See that. So you can see that this is the graph. Let me zoom out or zoom in. So this is my graph. You can see that average salary is around between the 6,000, 60,000 and 80,000. That's approximately 70,000. Out of the 70,000, average salary is presented. Or 70,000 is the average salary is presented. Like this, we can easily draw the visualizations also. So let me go for distribution of minimum salaries. So this which question number 9, right? Distribution of minimum salaries. So I'm taking the same code, just copy this entire code and pasting under it. Let me change the column names. Let me change here. I'm changing the mini, same like that. X label and Y label also. I'm going to change. I'm going to change minimum and the distribution of mini salary. So let's see. See, this is the minimum salary distribution. You can see that 60,000, 80,000 between the 70 to less than 60 is the minimum salary is there. Okay, like this we can easily draw. And let me go for the 10th question. What is the 10th question, guys? Distribution of maximum salaries, right? So this is the distribution of maximum salaries we have. Let me do the distribution of maximum salaries and the same code. I hope you all understand the code, right? Same code I am copying here. I'm coming the paste. I'm changing the column names. The column name is maximum, and the next column name is again it's maximum, and the distribution of max. Done. You can now score. Yeah, this is the maximum 82. So you can see that average distribution of maximum salary is high at 80 to 1 lakh. The maximum salaries for the each and every businesses. Each and every businesses, right? This is the average salary of a distribution. Okay, this is minimum. Like if you want to change the colors also, you can change the colors, right? Let me remove this white color and yellow. But we like yellow green. Let me go for yellow green. So is it good? I hope this is a spelling mistake. I think so. Yeah, spelling W. Now it's work. Yep. And I'm a small spelling mistake. So you can also change the colors of a plots and the graphs based on the color palettes and whatever the things you are using. You can also change the things. You can also change the things. Okay. And let me go for the next question. And the 11th question is 11th question. Let me go for the 11th question. Here's the 11th question, right? So minimum versus maximum, compare the salaries by the industries. So we need to compare the salaries by the industries of a minimum and maximum. Okay. So for that, let me go and write a small code for that. So industry underscore salaries. This is my new variable. Industries underscore salaries. Data dot. I need to group by the industries. IN USTRY industry underscore or not underscore type. This is the column name, right? This is the column name based on we need to pass the minimum and maximum salary, right? Mini underscore salary, comma max underscore salary. So done. Yep, it's good. Let me go for I need to find the mean. Mean that's a mean of an average and by the n large in largest. So we need to find the maximum minimum based on the things like I need to take log 10. Okay, based on the max. Okay, based on the max. No, based on the max. Done. Everything is done. Done. Everything is done. Good. So now we are going to. This is the comparison table. Now we are going to see that like what is the current name industry underscore salary. Sorry, industry underscore salary dot plot. I need to plot, right? I need to plot kind equals to bar chart. I need to plot the bar chart and figure size equals to 12 comma 8. Figure size equals to 12 comma 8 and color. So I need to show the two colors, right? Color equals to One is sky blue. Yeah, one you can go for one is sky blue, and second one is pistic. So this is the one type of color. Okay. So let me see how exactly the output will become. So done. Up to here, this is done. So if you want to write the plot of y label, you can write the y label. What is exactly the y label? We are going to see the salaries, salary and y label, and clearly dot X label. So whatever the things you need to mention in X label, you can mention the X label. So X label is industries, INDUSTRY industry type. This is my X label. So next, if you want to write the title, PLT dot title. I need to pass the title, right? What is the title? So mini and what's the max? Okay, mini versus max. So this is a small title I mentioned. And if you want to show the notation also, you can also show the notation like PLD dot X trickle and notation rotation equals to 45. This notation equals to 45 and PLD dot show. Now you can see that our exact output will be get that right now. This is the exact output. We can see that legally this is a one is for the blue, right? Blue scale is a minimum salary and this is the Thursday is a like maximum. You can see that. Now let me change this 46 to the rotation into 90. What will happen? So again, there is nothing happen, right? Let me keep it or okay, let me keep it. There is no changes happening with this notation, so no worries about it. So this is the entire graphical representation of this comparison between the minimum and maximum salaries. Okay, this is a comparison. We need to remember this comparison. That's very important. Okay, that is very important. And finally, guys, we are going to solve this 12th question. We are going to solve the 12th question. The 12th question is we need to show the top 10 we call positions based on the average salaries. Top 10 positions based on the average salaries. So let me write for the code. Okay, let me write the code and the output will be okay. Top underscore position. This is my top underscore positions equals to data dot. I need to do some group by. I need to do some group by based on the positions. I need to take the positions, right. Based on the positions only, I need to do the group by. So group by and what is the thing? Average salaries. We need to pass the average underscore salary. So then average underscore salary and I need to find the mean of a salary dot enlarge largest. So I need to take top 10, right? Top 10. Done. Everything is. Let me see the top positions. So I got an error. What's the error? I missed the spelling. Done. So these are the top 10. Right? Let me go for the graphical representation of this data. So BLT dot figure. If you are your figure, I need to take the figure size. Figure size equals to I need to take 10 comma 6. This is my figure size, right? Everything is good. Everything is good. Now SNS dot bar plots. I need to take a bar plots. I need to like comparison, right? Bar plots. X equals to I'm taking X equals to TOP top underscore position top underscore position dot values top underscore position dot values. This is my I need to take a value some X axis and Y equals to top underscore position dot index, right? This is the thing and I'm using the flat layout equals to I mean some different color. Okay, don't worry about it. I'm using faded as well as faded. Done. That's it. Now everything is done. Yeah. So if you want to show the X label and Y label, you can show this. Otherwise, you can just leave it. So let me show the X label. PLD dot X label. I'm showing the X label average salary. I mean X label. I'm showing the average salary. This is my X label. And PLD dot. I mentioned the title also. Let me take a title. Title is what is the title? Top 10 positions Top 10 position by average salaries. Yeah, everything is done. And finally, PLT dot shown. I need to show the table database. So just see that how exactly the output is. See, this is the exact output how we get, right? You can see that. So based on the values only, we are concerned. Like we in x-axis, we are the top position of values. We need to take the values in the x-axis. And y-axis, we consider as the top position of the index. That index we consider the 0, 1, 2, 3 like this. We are considering. So this is a complete analysis about this 12 data questions, which is completely about that client requirement. So remember one thing, guys. Definitely, you have a questions on the data analyst. You need to retrieve the questions from the things. You need to analyze the data in depth. So just we have done with the 12 questions. In upcoming sessions, we will go through the each and every question in detail. We will make a live like every will in the join the section, and we will do some live also. Otherwise, same thing. I will make this type of videos for you, and I will upload it every day. So this types of question is more important. And also you need to analyze the data set and just go for the Kaggle and download the data sets and work on the things. And if you don't have how to create that questions also, just go for copy the data set columns and ask to the chat GPT. It will provide the information for you. Okay, based on the columns, they you can analyze the things and you can do the things. So completely things. So I will provide these questions with you and the data sets also. I hope you are all understand about this complete analysis part. And we had done a lot of things, right? We had done a lot of things in this session. So we read the dataset, we know about the dataset as well as how to load the dataset, what is the format. So we already seen the data analyst format, like you need to collect the dataset, clean the dataset, and analyze the dataset, and finally you need to do some visualization, right? These are the four main steps as a data analyst. You need to remember that. So the same steps we have done up to now. Same step, nothing is changed. You can see that we had collect the data, we had clean the data, and we had done the analysis, and finally we had done some visualizations also. That's a basic visualizations we have done. In upcoming section, we will plan for the more visualization, more the things on the data. Okay, so I hope you all get this information from my side, and thank you so much for joining this session. Have a great day. Bye.